Welcome back to Yoga Awakening. I'm Katie, and welcome to this meditation for setting an intention. Let's begin by finding our seat. So, of course, you don't need to be in the seat that I've chosen. This one just happens to be comfortable for me. So, I have a block underneath the hips, and I'm seated kind of just at that edge of that block. And that feels really comfortable, supported, easy to be in for me, but it might not for you. So, take a moment. I'll give you a few moments here to choose that seat. So already bringing in some intention. Choose your seat with intention. Any shape you like, you could just be seated in a chair. That would be great. Once you've chosen your position, I'll invite you to close the eyes, or you might prefer to keep a soft gaze. And if you do have the eyes open, see if you can find a spot to rest them where there isn't too much noise in the room. So maybe that means just somewhere on the floor in front of you. That way we can start to draw the attention away from all the external stimuli and the external world. And maybe there are other things right now going on in your space or your house or your apartment, wherever you're doing this meditation with me. And that's fine. You might not always have the perfect image, right? You might not always have complete silence. And you may have also started the practice with a lot on your mind. Maybe this was an intentional choice to take a few minutes to reconnect. Maybe you knew that you needed that. Maybe life is busy or stressful. Maybe there's something weighing on you, on your mind or on your heart. Maybe you're just starting out your day and you're feeling good, but you'd like a little bit of focus, of intentionality. Start to notice what it feels like to be you in this moment. And if you come back to this meditation, I'm sure you will find that that experience might be really different day to day, week to week. Maybe one day you arrive with lots of energy and you're feeling really good and you're ready to dive into setting an intention. Maybe there's a really different experience. And I urge you to allow yourself to be as you are. Easier said than done. But I think that's really the first step of asking, what do I want to be intentional about? Maybe what do I need to be intentional about? Maybe there is some internal struggle or anxiety, or maybe there's just some passion that you're needing to focus or decide on. But the first step of asking is actually knowing what your experience is. The first step of being able to make a choice or reframe a perspective or find some new focus, I think is always going to be presence. That presence can guide us. So start to notice, what does it feel like to be me in this moment? And that might seem like a really vague or difficult question, that's okay. Just by asking the question, you're already finding the answer. The answer is just presence. You might just start with something really simple, like, what does it feel like to be in my body? What does it feel like to be in my body? Maybe you can draw your attention to some different sensations or qualities. You might notice a sort of energetic quality. Are you tired? Are you alert? Are you calm or anxious? We can often feel those maybe sometimes emotional or mental experiences as well in the body. You might just notice places of tension. Maybe just an overall sense of feeling good in your seat, feeling supported or relaxed. Maybe an urge to squirm or fidget or move around a little bit. These are all parts of your present experience. You might notice thoughts in the mind, and that too is part of your present experience. Don't be too concerned if you find that, oh, the attention has wandered. Suddenly I'm thinking about something I need to do later, or I'm not in the present moment. Just let that be an opportunity to return back to your present experience. You might bring one hand or both hands to the belly and use that feeling of the breath against the hands as a sort of anchor. Maybe you use that gaze down on the floor in front of you if your eyes are open as a sort of anchor into this moment. Feeling that constancy of the breath as the body inhales and exhales. Drawing you into yourself, into whatever your internal experience holds. And that might be a lot of sensation or experiences or qualities, or maybe not so many. Keep asking, what does it feel like to be me in this moment? And then we're going to add one more question. And that is there something that I want to be intentional about? Maybe that's intentional about today, this evening, maybe throughout your whole week or your month. Maybe you start small and think, is there something I can be intentional about here and now, or in the next hour as I take this meditation off of the mat? Let this presence that you've cultivated guide you as you ask, is there something that I want to be intentional about? You might just choose the first thing that pops into your head. Maybe it's almost more of an energetic quality that you connect to right away. Maybe in these few moments of quiet and stillness, you've connected to this feeling of presence or calm or groundedness, and that's what you would like to be intentional about or cultivate. Maybe there's something really specific. Maybe something that's been on your mind lately, something weighing on you, or something positive that you're looking to cultivate or bring into your life more fully. Maybe it's a particular goal. Maybe it's something practical. Maybe it's something emotional that you're working on or working through or experiencing. And your intention is simply to be with that in each moment with more presence. As you come back to this meditation, you might find that your intention shifts. Let's take one more moment to intuit or search out what that intention might be. Once you've landed on that feeling or energy or words, maybe you've gotten really specific. Maybe you need to create that structure. I invite you now to set that intention. And to set that intention, I invite you to hold the experience of it. So whatever that thing is that you're looking to cultivate or work through, maybe it's just a simple word. Maybe it's something going on in your life that you're working with. I want you to envision its fullness, its fruition, so as though it were already done, already so, already present in your life and in your experience. And then I want you to feel that. So even if that seems a little crazy, maybe you're feeling like, oh, but I don't know how this will manifest, or I'm looking to cultivate it because I feel like I don't have it, right? I invite you to do the crazy thing and be as though you already fully embodied whatever that experience or quality is that you're getting intentional around. What would it be like if it were already fully present? What if you already were that person? What if you already were that person? And there is in fact nothing that stands between you and it. Together, let's take an inhale in and feel the fullness of that manifestation, that intention present in your being. And an exhale out to feel it settle, to feel it already so. If the eyes are closed, softly open them. Take this presence that we've cultivated here together out into your life, the rest of your day, your week, your month. And I invite you to feel this intention that you've set for yourself. And ask, what if it were already so? Hands come to heart center. The light in me bows to the light in you. Namaste.